The title of drunkest man ever is an extremely slippery one. There's too many variables at play for it to ever be objective or measurable. How could you possibly dictate who is the true king? Who would you bestow the crown upon? Yet I continue to see this title in body cam footage, so I kind of just compare it to other drunk people in body cams that have similar nomenclature surrounding them. And Midwest Safety posted one today about the drunkest man that they've seen. And this guy is a very impressive specimen. He'd probably be in the top 10 drunkest body cams I've seen for sure.
This is the drunkest person we've ever seen.
I'm bothering my own room.
Okay, hold on.
Let me talk to you over here. I'll talk to you if you want to talk.
That's fine.
If you want to talk to me.
Yeah, you can talk to me. I'm cool with you.
What's going on, sir?
Hey, come here.
Why are we getting called out here?
I cannot believe a real-life human being has that voice. It sounds like he's perpetually huffing helium. It's a cartoon character.
I'm waiting here for her. They gave her a hard issue about getting in a room. This is possibly my girlfriend.
Okay.
Hey, we're going to have here a good time.
Spoiler alert, there was no good time to be had here. Also, I can't help but find romance in that statement. This is possibly my girlfriend. And they say chivalry is dead. Her heart must have melted right there, hearing those words leave his lips. And also her eardrums may have bled from the high-pitched frequencies of his voice uttering any words at all. But god damn it if he didn't have the fucking silver tongue here. Real Casanova.
So, she said she was hungry.
Are you staying here or no?
Yeah, I paid to stay here. I paid out of my own pocket.
When did you pay to stay here?
This evening. But that's fine. If he wants to shoot me out, trust me.
Okay.
Holiday Inn will fucking get a fucking sweet kiss in the ass.
Okay.
A lot to unpack here. His potential girlfriend, she left. I don't know if this was like a Tinder date in their first meeting. Maybe that's a complete stranger and she just started panicking when this fucking lunatic called her over. I have no idea. Maybe she heard his voice, thought it was nails on a chalkboard, like he was about to curse her with some kind of spell, so she just tried to play it safe, and now she finally sees her opportunity to leave, she takes it. So you will not see her for the rest of this adventure. Now, he's talking about how he paid for this room out of his own pocket, and with everything here going cattywampus, they're going to get a sweet kiss in the ass. Wow. I don't know if that's a punishment or a promise, but he's about to go kiss them in their ass. He's going to rim them out for him being shooed out of the hotel.
It sounds like you got a room that you're paying for upstairs.
Yes.
You're going to look for your room. You don't cause any more issues. You're good to go.
That's fine. I agree with you.
If we have to come back here again, they're going to ask you to leave, and if you don't want to leave, then we can't take you to jail for criminal trespass because now you're trespassing.
I hope they have it on video. And when they stick it in their ass,
they can get our video surveillance right here.
But this little over here.
Okay, we're not doing that.
He's completely forgot about his possible girlfriend, the Schrodinger's relationship here. In his mind, she just despawned. So she will never be referenced again, like at all. So the officer here is saying, look, go back to your room. If we have to come back again, if you keep causing a ruckus, if you still are causing trouble around here, then we might have to arrest you for trespassing. And this guy just keeps talking about asses, about things going up in butts, whether it's his lips or a stick. He is not really grasping what's going on here.
Technically, I could have brought a van over here.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. If I have to come back, you're going to jail.
That's
Is that fair?
That's right. I agree with you.
You got your room keys?
Yes.
Okay.
When it's over here. I'm just saying, nothing against you.
Nobody has a fucking clue what this guy was referring to about bringing a van over, but I can promise you, a weirdo like this plus a van, that's bad news. That's a recipe for disaster. I also don't know who he's talking to so upset off camera. Probably like the manager or something who has called the police about this guy's disturbance. That'd be my guess, but I'm not entirely sure.
What's your first name?
Chad.
Is that C-H? Chad?
S-H-S-H-A-D.
Stand by with this officer.
Yep,
okay?
no problem. I'm gonna just shit up royally tomorrow. You know his gonna get fucked up. His gonna get twisted. Matter of fact, I better be here tomorrow when he gets fucked up. Because I'm gonna sit here with a smile on my face while he's getting twisted and he's getting kicked out the fucking door.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nobody knows what he's talking about, but it makes you think. Where will you be when his shit gets twisted? Thought-provoking.
Sir, we're already going up to your room.
We're going up to your room.
Yeah, and you can suck my cock. I mean, I don't give what the fuck You guys got a warrant? You guys got a warrant to get in my room.
Listen.
Do you have a warrant?
Would you just listen to me for a
No, I'm not gonna listen to you. You got a warrant?
Checkmate. He found it. The ultimate weapon. Do you have a warrant? That's like in Pirates of the Caribbean when Elizabeth Swann calls out parlay. Officers are powerless now. They have no warrant to be riding that elevator and walking this absolutely trashed, inebriated super specimen to his room. He's got him. Eating out of the palm of his hands. He is twisting their shit.
You got a
We're
warrant?
not going into your
We're not
Warrant.
going.
Come on.
Warrant.
No, we're taking it to your room. Come on.
Nope.
All right,
Warrant.
then
have
if
a
you don't want to
warrant,
go to
you're
your
shoving
room,
me into a room that I
or
don't
do you want to
know.
go to your room, sir, or do you
It
want to
may
leave?
have cocaine in
I
it.
don't care. I'm not going
I don't
in.
give a fuck.
A perplexing play here from the master tactician. I'm not familiar with this strategy in the Art of War where he just self-reports that there's cocaine in his room, potentially. The officers just kind of brush that one off. They really just do not want to deal with anything in regards to this fucking loser. So they just are like, please, we're not going into your room. We don't care about the coke in it. Just go to your room. And he just keeps shouting, warrant, warrant, cocaine, maybe, warrant.
You gotta meet me at the door and you gotta kiss my ass. Check this out. There you go.
All right.
This
Let's pull your
is.
pants up.
Put your pants back up.
There you go.
Okay.
That's what you want?
No.
No, we want you to.
Oh, that's what you guys wanted to see.
Lord help us, he brought the cheeks out. He has unleashed the brown balloon knot to open air. Code red. This is bad. It's just gotten out of control. Fucking guy is walking down the hallway ass out. And he's talking like, oh, this is what you guys wanted to see, right? You want to see my fucking butt, huh? That's what everyone wants to see.
Okay.
Is that illegal?
Yeah.
There you go. Well,
Pull
I
your
know
pants back up.
I ain't doing nothing.
You're
when
cursing,
did I
pulling down your
start wearing-
pulling down your pants.
When did I start that? Is that under video
Yeah,
surveillance?
yeah, we do have body cameras.
I hope you do. I hope you do.
We do.
So I've been cutting around things a little bit. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the manager that he was talking to downstairs yelling at. It was the security guard who called the officers, and now he's saying he doesn't have his room key, even though he did say he had his room key when they were downstairs. So now they're having to go through hoops to get him in his room so they can finally just get this menace contained into like a quarantine zone in there. So now that's what's happening, and the officer's talking to him. He reminds him about pulling his pants down, but he doesn't believe that. He's already completely forgotten that he ever pulled his pants down. So it's a disaster right now.
Check it.
Sounds like they're letting you stay in the room, so I'd be awful thankful.
I don't want you to stay in my room. I don't want you to stay in
You're
my
not even hearing what I'm saying. I never even said that.
I don't want you to stay in my room.
It is actually shocking to me that they are allowing him to just stay in the hotel. This guy is an absolute catastrophic force of foul degeneracy. And they are still letting him stay there. Very interesting. I'm surprised they didn't just immediately kick him the fuck out, but I guess they really just wanted this to be as like headache-free as possible, but in doing so, it's just making it more of a headache because now he is lingering here and continuing to just wreak havoc. He is not even able to process words. He thinks the officer was making like an advance on him to stay in his room with him, and he's rejecting it. He's like, absolutely not. You can't stay in my room with me. Are you out of your mind? You think we're gonna fuck? Just because I showed you my ass, what, you think you just get put your penis in it? No, absolutely not. You can't stay here. Why would you even suggest such a thing?
Okay.
There's gonna be $1,000 bond on their f***ing van. No.
Okay.
No, I won't step in his van. I won't step in his room. $1,000 bond on their van.
Okay.
$1,000 bond on their van.
I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
$1,000 for me to get in this bitch. Otherwise, I ain't paying nothing.
Okay, Chad.
I want my phone. You guys took my phone away.
No, we did not.
We didn't
No,
take the
you
phone.
guys did.
No, we did not.
I'm as confused as the officers here on this van side quest. I don't understand that plot line at all. But he did eventually go into his room, and as the officers were leaving, they heard him come back out, and now you can see phase 2 of the boss fight has become as he's chasing them down about them taking his phone, which they didn't. They never went anywhere near his phone.
Where your phone is, man.
My phone is in my pockets. You know what? I'm gonna get caught on the highway. You know what? You know what? F this motherfucker.
Then are
You
you
know what? I'm
leaving?
gonna f this fucking bitch. I'm gonna f him right in the face.
No, I don't think so. Are you leaving or are you not? Where the phone is.
No. F this. You know what? Take me in.
I don't-
Violate me, bitch.
Why do we want to do that?
You guys want to?
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no,
Let's
we
go.
don't. No, we don't.
Let's go.
No, we don't.
Okay.
It is shocking to me how often we see that move during like one of these body cams where someone is just so fucked up. They're like, okay, you know what? Just do it then. All right, you want to come do it? We'll do it then. And then when they actually do end up getting arrested, they're like, what in tarnation? I can't believe this. Like, I don't understand that move there. So right now, this whole hoopla is over. He thinks they took his phone, but then he says his phone's in his pocket. Turns out it's not in his pocket. He has misplaced his phone. And now he's got, like, all kinds of gobbledygook coming out of his mouth here. Just a bunch of mumbo-jumbo. And now he's just saying, like, to violate him. Like, it is off the rails.
You don't have here's
Just
the thing.
gather up.
They downstairs can suck these
That's
nuts.
fine.
Not you guys.
Okay, gather up
But
your-
they can suck these nuts. You want to see these nuts?
No.
You guys
Hold on.
want to see these nuts? Hey,
Back
check
off.
it. Not back off. Fuck that. Hey, tell this bitch to come suck this fucking wiener. She can suck the duck out this
Gather your
fucking
stuff up and let's get rolling.
Holy cannoli, the ass was just the appetizer. Now he's brought the cock out. He is alting. So now he fully just pulls out his genitals. He's like helicopter dicking it. And the officers are just really fed up. They're like, Chad, just get your shit and let's get out of here. Because it's either that or get trespassed. He either stays in the room or he leaves. Or if neither of those two things happen, he gets trespassed. They have been so unbelievably patient with this guy. I cannot believe how many chances they have given this guy to just stay in his fucking room and go to bed or just leave. He has said so many times that he's going to leave, he's going to get an Uber, this and that, and then he doesn't do any of that. And then they finally, after such a long struggle, get him to his room a couple of times, but then he refuses to stay there. He goes out of his way to chase them down and cause more trouble. And obviously this is only going to end one way. Like, there is no other outcome here. He will not stop until he is put behind bars.
You guys are the one that suggested it. Is Nicole still
I don't know.
Well, I want my fucking phone so I can call her.
But we don't know where that's at.
Can you?
Oh! Stop talking for 3 seconds. Is this
Go
your
ahead.
phone? Right here.
We're
Oh.
gonna be in room
Is this your
600,
Let me
room
see.
600.
It's one of my phones.
Okay.
It's actually a company phone.
Okay, that is good.
Huge XP drop right there. They finished the side quest of locating the phone. You're not going to believe this. It was just sitting right there like on the nightstand. It was never lost at all. Right under his nose. But sometimes that's the hardest place to find. That's the last place you look. The number one place that you'd expect it to be. Go figure.
I don't want nothing from them. F that.
Okay,
Alright.
you just, we're done.
I'm sorry. It's nothing against you.
No.
But
Screw the card and
You
hit
threw
her.
the card at my face.
so now I'm
transmit.
behind my back
Yeah.
because I don't want to stay here. Okay, that's fine. Hey, guess what? I'm peeing down my leg. Hey, look, it's on the carpet.
Well, that's
Hey.
awesome.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
They finally did it. They put the most annoying man in body cam history in the cuffs. But he gets the last laugh. Because he peed down his leg and got it all across the hotel floor here.
You guys are beating me.
No, we're not.
Oh my God, you guys
we need you to walk to the police car, sir.
You guys are beating me.
No, we're not.
Oh my God, they're hurting me.
Sit down in the police car.
I did sit down in the police car. You guys dropped me. You guys dropped me.
No, we did
oh
not.
My God. Oh my God!
Okay, fine.
Ow! Ow!
We need you to stand.
It popped out of socket. Stop tasing me.
We're not.
Much like Sisyphus, these officers had their work cut out pushing this rock up the hill. He was not going easy. The amount of times they'd like get him to the police car and he'd just sit down, and his whole idea here was to just start like yelling and screaming and just spouting a bunch of lies like, oh, they're beating me, they're tasing me, they popped my shoulder out of its socket, ow, they're hurting. That kind of thing. The officers even mocked him a little bit for it. And it felt like no matter how much progress they made with getting him in the back there, the rock would just roll back down the hill all over again. He'd just sit down and then they'd have to lift him again, all the while he's screaming and shit about nothing and just making things up. But they do eventually get him in the back, and he's still not done. He's still got one more trick left up his sleeve.
Hey, how's it taste? It tastes like a tampon. Suck my dick, bitch.
Yeah, he does the classic start kicking and headbutting everything in the back seat, and he eventually like cuts himself on something. So when he gets out of the police car, he's covered in blood. He looks like he just went through like fucking WrestleMania by the time they get him out of the car. He did a lot of damage to himself. Probably not so much to the car, but I'm sure he got blood on a lot of the seats and probably the windows and shit. Apparently they get him to a hospital and he was charged with battery on an officer. So yeah, another Midwest safety banger here. I do think this is definitely in like the upper echelon of belligerently drunk losers we've seen in body cam footage recently. So yeah, anyway, that's really about it. See ya.